Hello viewers, thank you for joining us today. It's Mmanu Mbaka Music Ministry, and here we are using our voices to glorify God. Welcome. I got a question from one of us. He's called John, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you, John, for that question. Hello, Mmanu Mbaka. Thank you for what you're doing. I minister in our church as praise and worship leader. Every time that I sing, most of the time, I don't get a good response from the congregation. So you find I sing a song and the congregation are not giving a good response. What might be the problem? Wow. Thank you, John, for that question. Thank you so much. I'm going to speak about why congregation don't respond when we are leading. It's sometimes frustrating to the worship leaders because you're giving your best, but you don't see the people that you are leading responding. And there are many issues. Some are positive, some are negative. Today I'm going to dwell mostly on the negative part, because sometimes some people, sometimes when you are leading, some people are just praying. You can be doing a song in the worship set and somebody has just come and just want to pray. So you find somebody is just sitting on a corner somewhere and just praying, in silence. So it can't be negative. That one cannot be negative. Or you can find a new member has come to church, in the church that morning, and he's just amazed on how you guys are looking. The deco, your outfits up there. So it's not a negative thing. So I'm going to mostly to work on the negative things that might cause the congregation not to give us a good response. So you find the congregation are silent. You guys are doing your best, you're singing up there, you're telling guys lift your hands, they're not lifting, they're just looking at you. You're leading a song, you're Alpha and Omega, come on church, sing, you're Alpha. Guys are just looking at you. Yeah, it's so devastating. So that's what you're going to do. What are the negative things that we as worship leaders are doing unknowingly that might cause the congregation to not give us a good response? Number one, they don't know the song. So on your song list, there's this song that is a new song, and you come with it on Sunday. So the moment you're starting leading, guys are just looking at you. They don't know that song. The people worship well with the songs they know. People worship well with the songs they know. You are Alpha, and Omega. We worship you. That's a common song, right? So when you sing a song like that, you'll automatically get a response. You are Alpha. You are Alpha and Omega. Jesus, you love me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much of excess love. Guys are joining. Guys will just be joining with ease. They're just coming in. Too much, oh. But when you start a new song that people don't know, the congregation will just be looking at you, yeah. Or some people, if we are projecting songs on the screen, guys will just be focusing their eyes on the screen. Even you as a worship leader, you worship well with a song that you know. This song that you know the lyrics well, yeah, word by word, you worship well with that song. But if the song is new, before you click that song, you'll not be worshiping, because you'll be working on how to get that lyrics. So let's understand that the purpose that we are chosen is to lead people to worship. So I'm not against singing new song. No, I'm not against singing new song. But when leading a song, get a song that is simple to learn. 1, 2, 3 lines. It is easy for people to come in, But if you have a hard lyrics, you'll just be singing alone. Yeah. So put yourself in the shoes of the congregation. So do one new song. Don't do 3 new songs in a service. You'll mess people. Yeah, before the service, you have been given 20 minutes in the service to lead the service. It's now 5 minutes to go. That's when the congregation are trying to catch up on the song. You know, it's not the right thing to do. Yeah. So number 1, let's check on our song list. New songs affect the congregation. Number 2, the congregation can't hear people around them singing. And this happens a lot when the music is so loud, you know. The instruments are loud, the drum, the person playing the drums, the lead guitar, the bass, the keyboard, the vocalist, everything is loud. So it's just noise in church. So you can be doing a very simple song, but a lot of noise. So people are not getting each other. So a lot of noise can affect the congregation. So when the music is too loud, people will just be looking at you. You are doing a simple song, but there's no response, because first you are affecting their ears, you know. So our sound technicians, I will advise that you try to work on your sound, at least to set the sound, to balance everything, so that as we stand there to minister, as the team stand there to minister, everything is at balance. Yeah, so you're not making noise, because making a lot of noise affect the congregation. So we'll just be there. You're telling people, clap your hands, but yeah, check on that. Number 3, the worship leaders are ad-libbing too much. You know, your work as a worship leader is to lead this congregation. Leader is to lead, you know, and you need to keep the melody of the song. You deserve the glory and the honor. Lord, we lift our hands to worship as we bless your holy name. Maintain the melody. For you are great, you do miracles so great. There is no one else like you. Come on, somebody sing. There is no one else. For you are great, God. For you are great. You do miracles. You do miracles so great. There is no one else. Make it simple. You know, you can have you can try to add the runs, the riffs, and you spoil everything. People will just be looking at you. You need to understand that the congregation, it's made up of people with limited music abilities and limited ranges. So you cannot just come with your thing. You have the runs, you practice the runs along the past week, the riffs, you know, and then you come and do everything there. You need to be in the spirit, because there's some things that when you lead people and you start doing those things on stage, people, their focus change and they just be looking at you. So I'm not saying ad-libbing are bad. Ad-libbing are so good as long as you do those things well, you know, as long as you do those things at the right time. So you as a worship leader, when you are leading, don't overdo things. Yeah, don't overdo those ad-libs. Don't. Just make them simple. If you want them to come in, just for you great say, for you are great, you do miracles so great. There is no, make them simple. Don't do things, don't complicate things. Yeah, don't complicate things. Making them simple, don't complicate things, and the congregation will sing in unison. They will come in, yeah, well. Number 4, why the congregation are not singing? You as a worship leader, you're not connecting with the congregation. Remember, your purpose, your work as a worship leader is to lead these guys, is to lead these people. So when you go there on the stage and you start a song, and it's like you and the vocalist are the one just singing, you're not engaging the congregation. Most of them, they will just look at you. Remember, congregation are made of people that some of them are not mature in salvation, right? So when you are there, you need to have that thing in mind. Let the congregation know what you expect them to do. Oh, clap your hands, oh ye people, and shout, let them shout unto God with a voice of triumph. Oh, lift your voice and praise the Lord. Come on, somebody, lift your voice and praise the Lord. Yes, shout to Jesus. As a worship leader, lead these people. If you're saying lift your hands and worship him, tell them to lift their hands and worship. Tell them to lift their voices and worship the Lord. Tell them make a shout of praise. Yes, if you want them to come in, tell them to come in. Yeah. Number 5, the congregation are not singing because something has drawn their attention in a negative way. You know, you can be drawn attention in a positive way, but there's some things that can draw away the attention of the congregation, the people at the congregation. So they won't sing. They'll just be looking at you. So as worship team, we need to be very careful when you stand on stage. We are standing in front of people to lead. There's some things that we need to take care of. Number 1 is our dress code, because if you as a worship leader, you're not okay with your dress code, guys will not sing. They will just be looking at you, you know. So if you're a sister, if you're a lady, have a good dress code. The same way to men, yeah, to guys, right? So dress code is number 1 thing that can draw away attention of people. Yeah, so you are there, you are telling people to, but guys are just looking at you. They're not singing because of how you have dressed. Another thing that can draw away attention, another thing that affects the congregation by drawing away attention, is when you guys on stage, you look confused. It's like you don't know what you're doing. You know, you are there as a worship leader, you are leading this song, but you're not doing it the right way. First, maybe you don't know the lyrics of the song. You look confused. Those are the things that when you stand in front of people leading, it draws away the attention. People are there, but they're just looking at you like, what are you doing? You know. So you need to prepare well when you come to stand before people. So you as a worship leader, you need to prepare well. If it's a song, you need to know the lyrics of the song. You need to have practiced that song. You know how to come in that song. You know, the same thing happens with the vocalists. They need to know this song. Yeah, they need to know what they're doing. So if in front of people, both of you guys are looking confused. You know, the team, they don't know when to come in. You don't know when the instrumentalists need to come in. As in, you look disorganized. Congregation won't sing. They'll just be looking at you. Yeah. So that those are the things that you need to work on. Work on your teamwork. Me in the congregation, when I look at you guys, I'm not supposed to see that you guys they're not in one accord. Yeah. You're not in one spirit. Yeah. So if you're not in one spirit, guys won't sing. People won't sing. They'll just be looking at you. Yes. Be in one accord, and also check on how you guys are dressed in front of people. This will really get me as a person in the congregation to just want to be part of you guys, and I will sing, you know. So the song can be simple, but if you as a worship leader, you're not dressed well, yeah. If you as a lady, you are leading, but you have not dressed well, I will not sing. I'll just be looking at you. If you are a guy, you are leading and you have not dressed well, I'll just be looking at you. So be smart. Another thing, if you guys in a team, you look confused, yeah, the vocalists, they don't know the song, the instrumentalists, they're just playing their own things, we in the congregation will not sing. We'll just be looking at you people, you know, and it won't be a good show. So let's work on those things. So Peter, I believe I have answered your question, and I know your team is getting to the next level. Thank you all for joining me. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I believe you'll be blessed.